Hi Aquarius, how are you? It's me, Nick, and your Aquarian puppy here. I hope you guys are doing good. We are not covering May 2nd till May 8th. We're already May, crazy. So hopefully I should be posting your May monthly reading for all the signs by this weekend or sometime soon after I post these. And before we get started, I would like to thank BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Personally, tarot and astrology has been an amazing way to help me gain insight on the different emotions, situations, and any blockages I may go through. And although it can be super helpful while overcoming certain challenges, if these challenges are related to mental health, it may then be more appropriate to speak with a licensed therapist. Some of you may already know that I went through a very traumatic experience and my personal life hasn't been the easiest. And although I am on a social platform, as you see, I do struggle with a little bit of social anxiety with my introvert self. But I did have the pleasure of speaking with Jeffrey, who was very easy to talk to, and during our session gave me helpful tips and advice on how to manage my situation and help improve the relationships in my life currently and moving forward. And one thing that I noted that I got out of our conversation that I really liked was that you can lie with your words, but you cannot lie with your body language. And you can watch people's interactions and relationships with others as big or major indicators on what you could expect to experience with these people or that person. What's great is that you can talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your convenience, and they have a large network of over 20,000 therapists ready to help you that may not be available in your area. The website is easy to use. You just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs and what you're looking for, and then get matched with a therapist within 48 hours. You can then schedule a secure video or phone session, plus exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. If for whatever reason you don't vibe with your therapist, you can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Nicloves, and that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Nicloves, and thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. All right, so for this week, guys, on the 2nd, we have Venus entering Aries. So what we're gonna be more drawn towards people, places, things that offer us or bring us or make us feel a sense of adventure, excitement, passion, fire, but Venus doesn't like to be in Aries, so we just gotta be careful we don't get too aggressive or I get too quick to anger, I guess, and become too self-absorbed, like me, everything, and not consider other people's feelings and emotions as well. On the 3rd, we have Jupiter sextiling Pluto, so we are going to be receiving a lot of opportunities at this time to really change, go through some major deep transformations within ourselves and also in our life, and actually see these changes in a positive light. So the more faith and belief you have in yourself and in what you have going for you, the better it's going to be, and it's going to be a smoother transition at this time. So please take advantage of these opportunities, or take advantage of like, oh, I have this free day to do this, or I don't know, it just seems like the time is the right time. Don't let it go to waste. Take advantage of it, okay? All right, and then at the end of the week, we have Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful mummies out there. So we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. So when it comes to your health, guys, Aquarius, just to be general, just as before we start, it feels like this week you're just like not in the mood. Okay, this week you're just like, don't bother me, I'm not in the mood. All right, so let's work through this. So when it comes to your health, it feels like you may be resisting something, or your body is rejecting something, and it has to do with something that maybe is very like a deep, dark desire, maybe something that you kind of hide from people, or you are ashamed of, or you kind of do behind closed doors. But your body maybe now could be rejecting this thing, or this food, or this medicine, or whatever it is that you do, or you are resisting some kind of change that you know you need to do, or you know that is going to benefit you, or you know that it's going to be good for you. Like maybe there's something that you're doing that's hindering your health, that's not good for your health, and you know you shouldn't be doing it, but you can't stop doing it. Or like, oh, I can't stop eating junk, or I can't stop drinking soda every day, or like there's something that you know is not good for you, but it's hard for you to not do it. You know, it's not that you don't want to stop, but maybe it's just hard. It's easier said than done. So there is some kind of resistance here that I feel, and it's not, it's not to like bash you or anything. I'm sure it's very difficult for you. It's not easy, But your body could be starting to reject this, or it could be showing you signs like, oh, I can't do this anymore. This is not good. Like my body's reacting differently. So there is some kind of major change that is going to be taking place, and you could be resisting it. So although it could be uncomfortable, or although it can be hard, or maybe it's an addiction or anything, it's a lot of it is mental, like mental willpower. And if you know something is hindering you, is not good for you, at some point you just have to like make that make that commitment to yourself that like, no, this is for my health, this is for me. Like if I don't have health, I don't have anything, and you got to go through these changes, but don't resist it too much, because you resisting it just makes it like worse. It just makes it that much harder. Maybe there's other means, or you can do it step by step, or like little by little. You don't have to like cut something out completely, or like completely stop doing something. You can do it like in small doses, you know, like a little bit less today and then a little bit less tomorrow. And then eventually it's just like, you know, out of the picture. But I do feel like some resistance to change, or like rejection to something, or your body rejecting something, but it's hard for you to let go of this. Okay, so maybe you just need a little extra help, or you need some motivation, or maybe substitute something that can help you cut it out. It won't be so hard, or it could be a smoother transition. You guys could really be feeling this. Jupiter and Pisces, Jupiter and Pisces, sextile and Pluto, I feel like it's really gonna be helping you, or is trying to help you to go through these changes. But you gotta have like that faith and belief in yourself. If there is something that you know you gotta do, and you know is not good for you, now's the time. Now is really the time. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. If it's something that you know is important, because later it may be, you know, it may not be as easy to do. Okay, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, it feels like everyone's pissing you off. Everyone's like getting on your nerves, and you're just like, Lord Jesus, Mary Magdalene, give me patience so I don't go off on everybody and just like cut everyone's throat out. Don't do that, please. But I feel like everyone's just like getting on your nerves, or you're just going to be extra irritated, extra on edge. Maybe it's for a specific reason, like people are being dramatic, or there's a lot of, you know, fights, or not being on the same page, maybe annoying or rude customers or clients, or just like everything just feels like it's like too much noise, chaos, and it's stressing you out. But you can't let this affect you. I know it's easier said than done, but you can't let it throw you off. You gotta find a way to work through it and handle miscommunication, still express yourself, but do it in a clear, professional, mature manner that, I guess you don't have to be best friends with everybody, right? You don't have to like be like, oh my gosh, I love you, but you do gotta know how to work together with people, and I guess agree to disagree, or just tolerate each other. But there could be people in the workplace or at school, or involved with your finances, that you're just like not getting along with. It's really, really tough for you right now. You're like, it's really hard for me to not want to like punch this person in the face. So there could be some drama that comes up at work or at school, some fights, arguments, or misinterpretations or miscommunication. You just want to make sure that you don't let it get you out of character, or like make you lash out, or say something, or overreact, or emotionally react. And, you know, because there could be people maybe that are just trying to do this on purpose. Maybe they're trying to push your buttons. They're trying to make you react so that you can look bad. And don't give them that satisfaction. Don't do it, because then who wins? Them, because they're laughing at you like, haha, I provoked Aquarius. Ha, I pissed them off. Look, now they look stupid. Don't give them that satisfaction. I know it's like so hard, but it's better to handle things in like a mature way. And universe, God, your angels, they will handle it. Karma will always handle people who are trying to do dirty, shady things behind your back. It's always you're not even gonna have to lift a finger. When people are intentionally trying to hurt you, or make you look bad, or anything like that, eventually it all comes back to them without you even having to do anything. But don't let people make you react, or get you out of character, because then they win, and you don't want them to win. You want to maintain your energy and not let anyone throw you off, or come into your peaceful, protective bubble. But just be careful. Just be aware that there could be some drama, maybe some negativity or hate, or just people being extra difficult, maybe at work or at school. But you just want to make sure you're just like, okay, before I head out today, or before I'm dealing with people, let me put this protective bubble around me so that no one can bother me. focused. You may need a little bit extra this week. All right, so, and it could be coming from fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. All right, so when it comes to your love relationships and dating, on your side, we have the King of Crystals, Five of Swords, and the Four of Crystals. So some of you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, or maybe you have Earth somewhere in your chart, like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Three of Swords, King of Cups, and the Nine of Crystals. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, or could have been dealing with, because I feel like this is someone from the past, or you guys broke up or something, could be an air sign like yourself, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and or Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the strongest energy I'm feeling right now is water. Doesn't have to be though, it could be any sign. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time, or be like a mixed match of all of those. And despite whatever could have happened or whatever you're going through right now, this person may have ended things with you. Maybe they broke up with you. Maybe they ghosted you, or they stopped talking to you. Despite whatever that they did, because I feel like they may have broke your heart. Them breaking your heart broke their heart. And it's actually hurting them a lot more than maybe it's hurting you, even if it's hurting you right now, or someone here broke up with someone. But they still love you. There's still feelings here. It's like, it's hard to understand why they did what they did, because it almost feels like, I got this for another sign too. I forget who else it was. One of the water fire signs. Like, they didn't want to end things with you. They didn't actually want to break up with you, but they felt like they had to, because it feels like they still love you. They still care about you. And maybe it was for other reasons. Not for because I didn't love you. Maybe it was for distance or work, for travel, or for health reasons, or like, I don't know. It feels like it was other things that it wasn't because I don't love you. And it actually really hurt them to do this, or hurt them to maybe hurt you and break your heart or end things with you. But it feels like they didn't know any other way, or like how else to do it. It's really weird, because it could have came as a surprise, or maybe you're like, whoa, like what? Like, this came out of nowhere. I didn't see this coming. You were very invested into this person. You were all in. You're like, yes, like I'm ready. Like, I want to be with you. Or maybe you guys were together for a long time, or you were in a serious relationship. Maybe you envisioned yourself, or you saw yourself marrying this person, being with this person. Maybe you guys were married or something. You're going through a divorce possibly. But I feel like here that you feel that you were all the way invested and you gave them your all, and it's messing with your head. It's messing with your head, and you don't understand it. You just don't know how to like reach them, or where it went wrong. Like, why can't we communicate well? Why can't we just talk about things? Like, I don't get, like, why did you just do this to me? Like, don't you want to work it out? Like, isn't it worth, trying to fight for it? And it's been hard for you to like what's the word? Carpentalize? No, what's the word? Oh my gosh, I can't speak right now. Like, put it into categories. I can't speak. Anyways, you guys are smart. You probably know the word I'm trying to say, and I can't think of it, or I can't say it right now. But it's been really getting into your head, and it's been hard maybe to express yourself in a way that they understand. Like, maybe you just expressing yourself, it feels like you are like putting your heart out, but they don't get it, or they don't understand it, and vice versa. You don't understand them when they're saying things. And it's just been hard to be on the same page, even though you really wanted to work out. And so now you're just like, well, like, man, like, what do I do? I guess I just have to do my own thing, focus on me, keep to myself. And it feels like right now you're just kind of like keeping to yourself. You kind of went back into your shell, trying to understand things, or trying to be grounded, not trying to be too overly emotional or reactive. But I feel like it's still kind of like a shock, or you're still going through shock, because you just like, what? Like, what just happened? I didn't think they would actually like break my heart, or I didn't think we would actually just end things and not try to fight for it, not try to work it out. But again, it feels like they didn't really want to. They felt like they had to. They felt like they needed to, and they actually really do love you. And that's why it confuses you, because you're like, they love me. I know they love me. I know they care about me. They've said it, and I felt it. Like, I'm not crazy. Why would they do this? I don't get it. Trust me, a lot of people, you're not the only one. I feel like a lot of people could be have already gone through something like this. You're just like, no, I'm not crazy. I know this person. I know we had a great connection. I know they cared about me. Like, why would they just do this? And right now, maybe they're just trying to focus, or they're going to be focusing on their career, work, school, I guess gain more confidence in themselves, find their own voice, find their own identity. Maybe they felt like they were losing themselves into you and were not, or I guess like not fulfilling their own purpose or their own calling, and need time to like figure themselves out, possibly until they're like good and solid on their own. But it just feels like now you're kind of like keeping to yourself and wanting to kind of hide and just be home and do your own thing. And yeah, it feels like two people who actually really do care about each other, love each other, but one person is running away. Like the other one person, either you or them, I feel like it's them, is running away. So let's continue on. Let's see what's going on in the extended. See where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action will be towards you. And let's see, maybe we'll get more clarity and understand maybe what's going on in their head, and maybe give you a little bit more peace of mind into your situation. Okay, so we'll continue on with extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.